Hi guys, welcome back to Boomx Beauty Beat. My name is Laura. If it's your first time here, I hope you guys enjoy this and subscribe. I am welcoming you to the weird and the wonderful world of makeup in this video. We're going to be playing with Mother Pat McGrath's makeup as much as I can today. I'm going to use as much as I can. I am debating for the Sephora sale whether or not to get her foundation and concealer. So I have been collecting samples. You know, when you order on Sephora, you get samples. So I've opened up her foundation and her concealer samples, and we're going to be testing it just to see if I'm going to pick that up for the Sephora sale. But I did get in the mail yesterday, I've been waiting for the I gotta tell you guys, you know how you open your emails, and I'm subscribed to Pat McGrath, and sometimes she sends me stuff that just, her work blows my mind. This popped up on my feed, whether it was Instagram or email, I can't remember. And it's the Dark Star kit. And it comes with, I'll show you, this incredible ultraviolet blue looking color. It comes with this sort of gelée looking, oh, I got some foundation on my finger, wait a minute. It comes with this gelée formula, or it's kind of like a topper. Oh my God. And I like to do a little more edgy editorial stuff. I like to push boundaries. That way, you know, there's some stuff that's going to work and some stuff that's not, but always playing it safe. That's not fun. It's good to just push your boundaries a bit. So we do here on this channel, and if you're, you know, mature and still feel creative, you're going to love it here. Anyway, let's get rolling and try out this base and see. I'm going to even use it as my contour as well, so I can try it. I'll try to get this hair away from me, and let's get rolling. So what I've done is I've just taken those samples and put them onto a palette so that I don't have to fuss with that too much. And so what I think I'm going to do is try the deeper tones as a contour color. I'm just taking a little bit up onto my finger and dotting it on my contour areas to build just a bit of depth. And we're going to be going over this, so it's okay if it's a bit dark, no problem at all. I'll just take my finger and wipe it along my jawline to give myself a little bit of depth there. And I use my fingers whenever well, whenever I want to. I find it's a good controllable tool, and I'm also trying to kind of get a feel for the texture of the foundation, and I can feel that out better a bit with my finger than I can with a brush. So I'm just trying to move this a bit and using the heat of my hand to sort of see what kind of pigmentation and coverage we're talking about. Then I can take a brush and just sort of move that around. I'm putting this right against my primer. I have dry skin. I use the Danessa Myricks oil as beauty oil as my primer so that I have some surface slip. Otherwise, like, my skin just absorbs everything. We're not going to get, you know, overly serious with the contour and highlight today. It's just going to be, you know, done minorly. And I'm just sort of going to put just a touch to give a little bit of shape to my nose. It doesn't have to be, again, super serious, just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go into the lighter foundation color and use that here in this area in order to give this a bit of highlight area. So I'm going to be moving kind of different colors around the face so that I can create the dimension that I want. I've sort of just blended all those colors together. So this foundation so far, as we're applying it, I'm just going to create like a medium tone that's in and around my skin tone by mixing them together. This is probably a little bit darker than my skin, but because we're dealing with these samples, we don't have our exact shade. We got to mix it. I'm just going to go over my under eyes and over my lids. You guys know I do that to get some coverage for my dark circles underway. See what the coverage is like. Okay, so it's not drying down real matte and hard. It seems like it's a medium coverage. How much buildability it has, we'll find out. Let's just see. I mean, we all know that Pat makeup is known for its good quality. I've heard really good things about her concealer, so I'm anxious to try that. And you guys know I'm always up for a good concealer, and I've been waiting until the Sephora sale to kind of see if it's a purchase I want to make. Okay, so I mean, just getting an overall feel, it's a decent foundation. I would not feel overly confident with this with me because I need a heavier, foundation. But if you're looking for a medium coverage foundation that has, it's good quality. There's no question. It's good quality foundation, but we'll see when it's all done. I'm not going to overly judge right now. So I'm going to grab her little concealers here, and this is what I heard really good things about. These are the samples, so it might not be the exact consistency of the concealer. Just putting it onto my finger here, and let's see how good a coverage we can get. And I'm especially more interested in the concealer for buying reasons. We will try that. Okay, I'm not hating it yet. This concealer looks like it's it's not like a blank out concealer. It might be quite buildable, so I'll try that. I mean, we're obviously interested as mature women, if you are one, to not have it accentuate our lines. And I heard this one does real well for that, but we'll find out. Okay, I'm gonna just quickly go and powder and get my eyebrows on so that we can move on with the incredible Dark Star kit that I got here today. So let's roll on. Yes, sorry you guys, I'm a mess. The foundation, as far as shades are concerned, there are a lot. There's 36 shades, so you should be okay for finding the right shade. And in the concealer, there's also 36 shades. It is supposed to be a weightless, full coverage, natural radiant matte finish, runway tested, mother approved. I might pick up this concealer. I find it good. Like, it's not a wipe out concealer, but it is a good, mature eyed, full coverage, medium to full coverage. I guess if I had more, I could maybe try building it up a bit more. But it's not like first application and it wipes everything out. But yeah, tell me what you guys are going to get for the Sephora sale. And for those of you who don't know what that is, Sephora has an insider program, and if you spend so much, you get a certain percentage off when they run these sales 2 or 3 times a year. I'm a Rouge member now, thanks to YouTube, thanks to me buying stuff for this channel. And yeah, I have my cart kind of filled up, and I'm still deciding on a couple more things. I would love to hear from you guys what items you think are must-haves for me, or what items you're going to be picking up. I just love to hear from you. So make sure you comment below and let me know what that's going to look like for you, or if you're even shopping the sale, or if you just have stuff in your collection that you think I have to try. All right, let's keep rolling with this incredible eyeshadow. I'm excited. I don't always put down an eyeshadow base because I have so much concealer and powder, but I'm gonna use the Pia Louise base in color Rumor 02, and just because I'm focusing in on this eyeshadow today, and it looks like a real kind of artsy eyeshadow, I'm going to go ahead and put this base down just so that I can get as much kind of color payoff as possible and see it in its true glory. I don't know if you've ever tried the Pia Louise base. Nikki Tutorials loves it. There's quite a few makeup artists that love it and some that don't love it. So it's such a personal preference thing. I don't mind it at all. I like it actually. It's quite good. And it just gains a little clarity, and since my concealer isn't like super heavy, that gives me just a little something for the eyeshadow to stick to. Let's find out about this eyeshadow. It looks really, really interesting. This is a pressed pigment, you guys. Look at that color. Let's just swatch it and see. Look at this color. Oh my God. I mean, when you're talking about eyeshadow quality, you really have a hard time beating Pat McGrath's. I'm sorry. It's just incredible. I don't know if I've, you know, worked in a pressed pigment quite like this before. I'm just going to do it a little traditionally to start with. We'll just use a fluffy brush. This is just a Morphe brush, E20. And I'm going to pick up a little bit onto the brush. And let's just start by giving it a light swatch. I'm going to do a one and done shadow look today. So it's going to be just this eyeshadow mixed in. She's also, I forgot to say, given me her Pat McGrath Labs eyeliner pencil. I've heard great things about it. It was in the kit. The kit cost me, for those 3 products with this eyeshadow and this eyeliner and then that basically it's a clear eye gloss. Those 3 things came to 67, I think, ish Canadian. So not a cheap purchase, but it is Pat McGrath, you know. So there you go. I'm going to be trying this a couple different ways. I'm also going to try spraying my brush and see how much pigment I get out of it. So we're going to play with this a bit. But oh my God, that color is so gorgeous. I'm going to smoke this up higher on the eye. I want it to kind of be fully ombre'd out. And I think what I'm going to do is put the heaviest portion of this onto my lid area, so it kind of goes deepest here and ombres out. I think that's what we're gonna do. This is just so beautiful. Holy schmoly. Now we're gonna get serious into it and deepen this up. I'm gonna spray my flat kind of angled brush with a bit of MAC Fix Plus and kind of press that into the brush. I'm gonna go into that pressed pigment and see if I can't get a lot of color payoff out of this. I should be able to. All right, let's just give it a go, shall we? Let's see. Now, I mean, how does she do this with her colors? Look at this. Oh my God. That is some kind of color. I got a little bit under my eye. Sorry. Wow. Because my brush is wet, I'm just getting a little bit more pigment payoff. And you guys know a lot of times I do looks for the effect, for a photo, you know, for the drama of it all. So if you see me doing wild looks on here, oftentimes I tame it down when I go outside. Then I'll take a clean brush and just buff around the edges a bit. We'll just clean up around the edges. How many of you guys are scared of trying bold looks? Is it something that, you know, you kind of consider doing sometimes and then sort of chicken out from doing it? Is it just, look, do you feel like it just looks gaudy on you? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it does. I've done videos before where I don't like the finished look of it and I don't even post it. So it happens. I don't mind if it looks, you know, kind of wild. I just don't want it to look, you know, yucky. But you can't get there unless you push your boundaries and you experiment and you do things that are outside your zone. I'm just going to bring this out in a bit of a wingy way. I think I want a little bit of a wing with this. I want to smoke this out, so I'm going to take a pencil brush and Morphe Fix Plus and put it into the eyeshadow and just go ahead and bring that all the way around. And then we're going to use our eyeliner mixed with this shadow and create a smoky effect. Magic is going to come in with putting a pencil into this. So I'm going to tightline this. If you guys don't like watching that, just kind of look away for a second. I heard that her eyeliner is one of the ultimate best for staying in your waterline. And with spring allergies, you guys know I've been complaining like crazy about it kind of migrating out of everywhere I'm putting it. But it's a chunky pencil line, so I'm creating depth with the pencil by not drawing but doing little tiny strokes like that. And then I can blend it with a brush afterwards. I realize this isn't a look you're going to the grocery store in, but remember, we're creating looks for the sake of makeup and fashion, and just trying to stay determined. Oops, I'll use this other brush. Stay determined to not be put in a box just because we have mature faces. We still like cool things. And that includes getting a funky look together. You know, you might go out like this for New Year's or something if you want to make a statement. But I understand that it's not everybody's bag. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger and put it into the eyeshadow and press it on so that I get 3 layers of the ultimate payoff of this color, because I don't want it, my like skin is dry and it sucks the product in and I lose some of the color payoff sometimes. So I'm just doing a final layer here because I really want to showcase that color. I have lots of little Pat McGrath minis running around. Do you guys buy the minis? But I don't like them very much. I just find that they always break and give me a hard time. This is in color 1995, I think. So cute. I want to go neutral on the lip. Kind of a beigey taupe color. And then I'll go over this with her kind of iridescent looking lip gloss in Pale Fire Nectar, which I love this color. This is a great everyday wearable lip. Okay, we have not played with this yet. Don't forget this. This is the little topper. It is a clear eye gloss. It's probably going to end up creasing this eyeshadow look, but I honestly don't care. I don't mind that little bit of grunge, that bit of creasing, when it's for the purpose of beauty and fashion and editorial kind of concepts. And yeah, no, I wouldn't wear this out if I wanted my makeup to last forever, but if I'm just doing a photo for my Instagram or whatever it is, this is, look at this. So pretty. Because glosses are not like, Danessa Myricks probably stays a little bit better than this, but I don't know yet. I haven't tried it. You know what? I think I want to put a jewel or two on here just because I just want to pick up the shimmer on the eyelid. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I just went ahead and put 4 jewels. I did 2 kind of bigger ones, and I just get them from Amazon for fun. They're these little kits, and I just use a little lash glue and pop those on. 2 bigger and 2 smaller, so they kind of do the wingy thing, and you know that gloss is doing its job by kind of settling. And remember, doing a little settling for an, you know, more artsy look is okay. It gives it a grungy appearance, and actually I like it. It's weird, but it's maybe a fashion thing. Anyway, this is kind of the final look. I wanted to do a look that the hairband is definitely Pat McGrath. She always wears these hairbands, but you know, this is the little insert for the kit, and basically the contents are the clear eye gloss, the ultraviolet blue pressed pigment, and the extreme black permagel ultra glide eye pencil. For that price that I told you about earlier, 67 Canadian. I don't know what that works out to American, but I mean, there's no question I love this color. I will be using the color again. I mean, how you apply it, you know, for every day. You could subdue this, move it into other products, and make it more everyday wearable. but it is just such a beautiful color. And I had so much fun playing with, you know, Mother Pat and her stuff. And I think I am going to try picking up that concealer because I want to play around with it. So don't forget to let me know what you're going to get if you're going to shop for the Sephora sale. If you're not, that's cool. And yeah, 50 and fabulous. We're just rocking it, girls. Doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter your size, doesn't matter your gender. Just have fun with makeup. It's there for you to play and to make you feel fabulous. Love you guys and have a great day. Bye for now.